back to do it again. It's the Monday Man Cave, your host, your boy, A. Reed, chilling in the mix, for MCXP Radio here on the BGSC Network, YouTube, and all that good stuff. Appreciate everybody that's been tuning in, kicking it with us with the whole crew, man. Hey, I've been busy, but I do my thing. Look, you see, I got the hat on. We're going to talk about it. Game 7 is tonight. Let's go, Texas Rangers. We about to take it to the Astros, and we about to go to the World Series for the third time in franchise history. I can't wait. Let's talk about it. And I got to give my 2 words and opinions about Miss Jada Pinkett-Smith. I ain't going to hold y'all too long, but y'all know what it is, baby. Let's get into it.
Swagger, pimp, yeah. Can't now another dude like me. Yeah. Okay, it goes 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rockin'. It's time for hip hop. On they reach watch, no sir, not for show. No bars made up for fairy tales. I'm trying for the tragedy, I know it well. So put your hands up in the air just for the winners. A peace sign, the pimps, the prostitutes, the sinners. We all deserve a second chance, but we products of illusion and victims of our own circumstance. Apply the pressure, I bet you can. Live the life that you love, shout out to Rand. Love the life that you live, shout out again. It ain't a tough pill to swallow once you comprehend.
Yeah. I'm back, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Again, it's your boy A. Reed, man. Y'all can follow me. Y'all see the details down there. It's A. Reed TV. Follow me on the Instagram, the Twitter, all that good stuff. Also follow the show, MCXP Radio. It's down there. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, Instagram and Twitter. Man, again. I don't want to hold you too long. I just got to give my 2 cents and 2 pieces of things that I have been paying attention to. But right now, I understand that the NFL is going on. And like y'all know me, man, I do love the NFL. But man, it is nothing like October baseball, especially when your team is in it. And my team, the Texas Rangers, you see, I got the blue hat on. We won yesterday. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go and take it. Understand this, y'all. If you know me, I am a huge baseball fan. I used to play baseball when I was young. You know what I'm saying? And I've always loved the game. I think it's an incredible sport. I think it's amazing to see how these guys can hit 80, 90, 100 miles per hour balls and hit them 400 and some odd feet and knock them out of the ballpark. It is truly an amazing feat in my eyes, man. So I just think that it's wonderful that my team has finally came back to the threshold of getting to the World Series. I'm an avid Texas Rangers fan, and I've been watching them for a long time. Okay, from the Juan Gonzalez Pudge days, you know what I'm saying, all the way up to the A-Rod days to Jose Canseco. I mean, man, the list goes on, man. I was there with Hambone, Nelson Cruz, all of these guys, man. So Mike Young, all the good stuff. Ian Kinsler, Adrian Beltre. I mean, Jesus Christ. We can go on and on, man. But I love the Rangers. I love what they got. I love that Bruce Bochy has came and really turned this team around. 2 years, man. 2 years. Had 100 lost seasons. Came back with another, I believe it was a 80 lost season. And then you turn it all around, and now you're one game away of the World Series. I can't be more happy, guys. Really, I can't be more happy. As I was saying, Game 6 was yesterday. I don't know if any of y'all paid attention to it. I don't know if any of y'all saw it, man. But I've been watching every single game pretty much up to Game 6. I have been tuned in. I have been watching it. Shout out to my lady. She has been there representing and you know what I'm saying, being a big Rangers fan as well. The odd thing about this series, excuse me. I think about the series is that the away team has won every single game. It's very strange. The away team has won every single game. I've never seen anything like that. So when I say this, the series started off in Houston, 2 games in Houston, 3 games in Arlington. Now it's back to 2 games in Houston, and every single time the away team has won. Oh, you see that? You see that was Siri talking. You see how Siri listens to you? She's real. So yes, it has gone back and forth. Rangers came, they won the first 2 games. Astros came down here, won the last 3. Then we took it back to Houston for this game 6. Texas won again. You know what I'm saying? So now the series is tied 3-3. It comes all the way down to the game 7. It's elimination, it's win or go home. Whoever wins is going to the World Series. I can't be more excited. Can't be more excited. Not happy. And look, to see how everything had went down, especially from game 5, where the Rangers had the lead. It was 4-2. They had the lead. All they had to do was hold on to that lead. They could sit there and they could win it. Yeah, my boy Adolis Garcia. Adolis Garcia, he hits the home run, knocks it out of the park. He makes the game with 4-2. We're excited. We're excited. We're like, hey, we're gonna steal one here at the house. You know what I'm saying? Have this lead on them. You know, so we can take it to Houston. We know we won in Houston. We can do this. Comes all the way back around when we're up in the lead, and Adolis comes up to bat, and the next thing you know, he is hit with the baseball. Bing. I don't care what you say. This shit was intentional. He did it on purpose because I ain't gonna lie. Dolis, he kind of flexed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Once he hit the home run, but who doesn't do that, man? In a big game situation, man, it's just shit. Get out your feelings, man. Just get out your feelings. It happens. It just happens, man. You know what I'm saying? They take that long walk, that extra stride, man, because it's in a big game situation. But Adolis gets hit. Next thing you know, pitch is clear. Adolis gets in the catcher's, Maldonado's face, you know, a brew, all of that other stuff is going on. And then the odd thing about it is Dusty Baker, the manager for the Astros, was supposed to be escorted out. He actually got kicked out of the game. But Dusty didn't leave. Dusty sat back on the bench and waited and made them come back and get him out. So he really wasted like another 10, damn near 15 minutes of all this commotion and stuff going on because he wouldn't leave, which in turn was icing our pitcher, Leclerc, you know what I'm saying, who couldn't finish the game at the end. A lot of conspiracies would say, you can say whatever it is, old baseball moves, however you figure old school. It just doesn't sit right with me. I don't like it. You play the game the right way, but, this is the way these things go. Excuse me, that's just the way these things go. So, you just take it for what it is. Very good wrenching loss after Altuve comes up because Leclerc was called. Altuve comes up, hits the home run. I believe it was a 3-run home run, and they ended up taking the league and ended up winning the game. Very, very good punch because we thought, damn, okay, we ain't gonna get this. It's 3-2 now. Now we got to go back to Houston, and Houston can possibly end this. But yet we come back last night at the game 6, man. We end up beating these guys 9-2. Nathan Eovaldi pitches about 6 and 1/3 of an inning. Um, Damn good job, man. His control, location, all of that stuff was good. We had home runs from Mitch Garver, had home runs from Jonah Heim. You know what I'm saying? With some guys on the base and stuff like that. Adolis Garcia comes back. You know what I'm saying? And all the people are sitting there rooting for him and booing him. Just like Astro fans would do because they just some cheaters and they do that kind of stuff. But they booing the man and telling him, hey, he strikes out 4 times. That 5th time he comes up the bat. Grand slam on that ace. Let's go. Makes the game 9-2. Rangers win the game. 3-3 is game 7. I'm excited. I'm hyped. I can't believe it. Because, man, for real, I really, really want to see my team win. I really, really want to see these guys win. I'm the underdog guy. People don't understand that about me. I don't root for the teams that everybody and they mama like. You know what I'm saying? It's too many, dare I say, dick riders of the Kansas City Chiefs. I used to like the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Kind of respected that franchise. I can't like the Chiefs no more because everybody just rides with them because, you know what I'm saying? Stick with your squad. Who knows me? I've been a Cincinnati Bengals fan for the longest, maybe one of the only ones that you'll find here in the state of Texas. I've gotten grief over that forever and ever and ever, and yet I still stayed down. Went to the Super Bowl, still stayed down. From the Carlton Palmer days. John Kitna was a freaking quarterback. Achilles Smith. Corey Dillon, man. Come on. Rudy. TJ Hooshmama. Come on, man. Hooshmazada. I know his name. But I'm just saying. That's all I'm looking for now, man. To have everything complete. I've already seen the Dallas Stars win, even though I don't really watch hockey like that. But, saw the Dallas Stars win, so that's cool. I was there to see the Mavericks win. Oh, thank you for getting that off the book because that was just incredible. 2011. Now I need to see the Texas Rangers win a World Series. They do that, man. I'm good. And if I can finally see Cincinnati win a Super Bowl, we're there. We are there. Seen the Cowboys win. Seen the Cowboys win it 5 times. Well, not 5 times. 3 of those times. I was young enough. But I'm just saying. The Astros have already proved themselves that they can win. Even though they have dirty tactics and they do those things that they do. But hey, it is what it is. It's what it is. So my question to y'all, man. My question. Rangers, Astros, Game 7. Who's going to win? Leave your comments down there, man. I'd love to sit there and talk with you about it. Who's going to win this? The away team has won every single game. Every single game. It has not stopped in the 6 games, the away team. So advantage does go to the Rangers. Rangers has a full bullpen to work with. Max Scherzer is going to be the starting pitcher. Yeah, he came out rough in that game that he played. With Game 3, he came out rough. Of course, he was hurt. He was just coming back into form. I expect a different Max this game. I do. Either way, I feel like that this is a game. You pull all your stops. You pull it all out. Put it all out on the table. Hell, if we're going to go out, we're going to go out in a blaze of glory. We're going to go out and do this. I don't see why not. Let's go, Rangers. Because I want to do another podcast about me saying that you guys went to the World Series. And we in there kicking that ass. Got a strange feeling that it's probably going to end up being the Phillies. But Rangers can beat the Phillies because we had them like the first, I believe we had them the very first series of this season and beat them. I understand it's first of the season, but win is win, right? Let's go, Rangers. I need y'all to shut up Houston. Now, I won't necessarily be watching. I'm going to the WWE event tonight. I'll be over there in the AAC, but you best believe I'll be paying attention. Hopefully they'll have that on the screen somewhere. But I damn sure be looking at my phone paying attention to the score. So it is what it is. Rangers, man. Do this for me, man. Do this for the city. Do this for the state. Come on, man. And they've been through so much. Signing DeGrom getting hurt. You're not knowing what the hell your bullpen is going to be. Yeah, you don't know who's going to come in and who's going to show up. Then shout out to Chris Young, man, the general manager who makes trades and makes moves by the trade deadline to get these guys better, to get these guys where they need to be. And who the hell would have thought your first year bringing in Bruce Bochy that you guys are 1 game away from getting into the World Series? God. Either way, win or lose, I'm going to say this. I am damn sure proud of you guys. I thank you guys for the journey and the ride that you guys have given us this whole season. I have a lot of optimism of what's going to happen for years to come. Seager, Simeon, you guys played a hell of a goddamn season. Garcia, you too. Every single person on that damn team. Hey, we got mad love for you, man. Mad love for that whole squad. Mr. Bochy, thank you, sir. Wonderful job. Excellent job. Superb. Let's go, man. I need my Rangers to win this. Game 7. So who wins, man? Put it down in the comments. Let me know. Love to see what you guys think. Yeah, you guys are here on the Monday Man Cave, kicking it with me. I don't usually do this part of my show. I was kind of doing it, but I'm gonna bring this back a little bit for as we go on to this next topic. Here we go. Yeah, the musicologist mindset, guys. This is where I usually come in and give my 2 cents about something that's probably been bothering me or getting on my nerves. And before I let y'all go, I know this is somewhat outdated, but it's not really. It's Jada Pinkett-Smith. She has a book tour that she's doing, going all around, trying to share this book called, let me get it, Worthy. Look at that scowl. Look at the way she curses her lips. She just looks evil. Mm, I don't like it at all. Jada Pinkett has a book, as you can see, man, Worthy. And she's actually going around in this book and she's telling it, well, basically giving us a tell-all of what's been going on with her and Tupac, her and Will, all the stuff that we don't need to freaking know. I'm always the person to say that what you do in your life, all the stuff that you got going on, your personal business, it shouldn't necessarily be public. Personal business shouldn't be public. It's personal for a reason. It's personal for a reason. But to go out there and tell everything about yourself, try to down the people that have been close to you, who've had your back probably the majority of your lifetime, go on rants and try to make yourself sound smart, even though you just sound dumb. I'm not trying to make this a personal attack, but it's just dumb. It's funny because a lot of people would look at Jada and Will. Let me take this off. Y'all tired of looking at that. I remember a lot of people used to look at Jada and Will and think like, man, these guys are like the quintessential couple. It's a couple that everybody wants to be like, power team, however, so to speak. But as the years have gone by, you have seen how detrimental that relationship has been. First off, regarding their public business or, well, personal business, who cares? Who cares? Is that another way to get yourself back in the limelight? I will say this: Jada has not been relevant since, I don't know. I can't remember the last movie that she did. I think the last show that she was actually part of was some show of her being a doctor or something like that. That didn't last too long. What has she done now, man? What has she done since? If it wasn't degrading Will Smith or this quintessential obsession that she has with Tupac, who's been dead over, for years. You know, I was just becoming a teenager when Pac finally passed away. Early years. Rest in peace. I think it's quite unfair for me to be married to somebody, and yet they constantly want to talk about another man. Not only another man, another dead man. You know, Jada has said things as saying as if her claiming that Tupac proposed to her while he was at Rikers. There's been people that have killed that theory. You have her talking about how they were just inseparable, how they would be together, how she goes on and on and on and on and on and on. And I think we're at that point that we just like, come on, girl, you crazy. You just crazy. You just crazy. The man is gone. The man is dead. You can't talk to him. You can't see him. You can't hug him. You can't kiss him. You can't do him. We move on. We let the dead die and let them rest, and we move on, no matter how significant they are. Even people that we are close to. You understand that? When God calls you home, He calls you home. Jesus Christ. And then sometimes, man, I look at the whole situation. I'm looking at Will. You know, I ask myself, is it his fault? Did she? I mean, did he? You know, I say he's blaming both parts. I do say he's blaming both parts. I think as a man, especially in a marriage, you got to lay some foundational rules, and you have to put some boundaries up and rules and regulations to know what's going on and how things are going to go within this relationship. You got to be firm. You got to be fair. You got to be consistent, like raising a child. Not necessarily saying that you got to be a tyrant in the house. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be a man. You got to be willing to, hey, nigga, this is what this is, and this is how I roll. This is how it's gonna be. You ain't gonna be doing all. The purpose of a marriage is to build together, man, so y'all can grow and expand and be as great as y'all can. But it just seems like as great as they could have been, it just started breaking down at some point. It's clearly obvious. It's clearly obvious that she does not respect a lick of what Will is or who he is or what he's about. Because if she did, she would never come out and say these weird things. She would never come out and spill these beans. You know what I'm saying? I really say that she's unworthy of being worthy. Red table talk, that stuff was a bullshit. Call it for what it is. Call it for what it is. Like that was supposed to enhance women empowerment or something, like whatever the case may be, but just releasing all sorts of dirty laundry and stuff out there. Then you have Will come on the show and you willingly admit to him in front of every single person that was probably watching that episode at the time, or people that have gone back and watched that episode, and you clearly admit to him that you had sex with a young guy. Oh, your son's friend, an entanglement that made you feel good. This was never a marriage, y'all. This was never a marriage. I don't know what it is. They said that Will used to be married, and when he got divorced, he had called Jada to see if she was single. She said she was. So he said from that point, hey, we getting married. She claims to have told Will how she is, and Will still married her in the end. You know, we can go on and everything like that, but I always say, man, it's not a marriage. It's not a definition of what a marriage should be. It has no core values, no strong values. I mean, look at how the kids are. Weird. Weird. You know. Um, I think Jada should definitely be ashamed of herself. Understand this, man. Karma, I believe karma is real and everything will come back tenfold of everything that she's doing. I don't know how someone would expect to write a tell-all book, and we've clearly been seeing everything that she has been doing to Will, how he has been breaking down over the years. I mean, the man is overseas somewhere, I believe in Dubai, won't come home. I mean, really, hell, maybe he won't divorce her because I don't believe they have a prenup or whatever the case may be. Again, who cares? And I'm not in their business, but for some reason they just can't split up. You know, you hope to see something happen at some point in time. But man, it's just it's that's not a quintessential marriage. That's not a partnership by no means, by no means at all. I think she should be ashamed of herself for the way that she has been going about things. Know a number of women, that say that they will not be buying that book. You know, they don't want to hear the nonsense. They don't want to read the nonsense. I think everything that she has been saying is quite nonsense in one ear and out the other. So I don't know how much she feels like she's going to benefit from this book tour and everything that she has been doing. But you know, it's a part of me that there's a part of me that's like, you know what, Will, that's what you get. That's what you get for being soft and all that other stuff. But then there's another part of me that says, man, you just don't want to see somebody like that go through some crap like that. Let's not get it twisted, y'all. Will Smith has brought us great memories. Very, very great memories when it comes to television, when it comes to music, movies. He gave us some classics, man. Y'all tell me y'all didn't learn some things, man, on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Episode where his dad walks out and he's like, why my dad don't want me no more? Episode of Carlton taking those pills that was in his locker room, that was in his locker. You know, the episode of them getting pulled over about those racist cops and Uncle Phil having to come down there and get them out of jail. I mean, man, it's been some real moments. Getting jiggy with it, all of that good stuff, man. Independence Day, the Men in Black movies, Wild Wild West. He's giving us some good stuff. I don't want to see nobody like that go through that kind of stuff, man. Will deserves to be happy. Just like I feel bad, but then I don't feel bad. But then I feel bad. Then I end up feeling bad for not feeling bad. It's kind of weird because you just don't want to see that happen to good people. And then that whole slap with Chris Rock. I know we talked about it a long time ago. For what reason, man? I feel like that was like a last ditch effort, like he was trying to prove something to Jada, and it just didn't work. He went to a very extremely extreme, and this comes and happens to him. But you know, when you messed up in the brain like that, man, when you messed up, it's been going on for too long. You know, these kind of things happen. You don't know how to process, man. You just don't know how to process. So, but in the end of it, all be all, I think to say that her book is called Worthy, Jada Pinkett Smith's book is called Worthy, should be called Unworthy because she is unworthy of everything that she has gone and everything that she has done. Um, I don't wish bad on nobody, and I never will, not even to my most hated enemies. But I do believe that what goes around comes around. Yeah. So I think eventually, what can I say, man? Y'all know what it is, man. MCXP Radio, man. You know, like always in the show. You guys are dealing with anything mental health, because you know mental health is real. I've suffered from depression. Still deal with it from time to time, but you know, I'm good. But you know, I talk with somebody, they help me get through it. I always say, man, when it comes to depression, make sure you talk to somebody. You know, it's cool to talk with your friends who tell you what you want to hear, but sometimes you need to talk to somebody who needs to tell you what you need to hear. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's some of the realest stuff and anything that anybody can give you, man. So you know how it is, man. MCXP Radio for you guys, of course. And I know, I mean, I kind of been off schedule, you know, so I meant to come back a couple weeks ago, man, but I've just been busy. Definitely, man. My son, he started walking, you know, so I've been trying to capture all of this stuff and be with him. Shout out to my lady and all that stuff, man. We just working hard, grinding. But guys, I will always be back. Trust me, man. For BGSC Network, for myself, for all the shows that are on this network, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Continue to love us, guide us, keep us in care. Watch over for us, man, and keep praying for y'all. Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for joining us, man, and kicking it with me. Until next time, MCXP Radio. I'm your host, A Reed. Make sure you follow me for MCXP Radio, man. You guys take it easy, all right? Peace.
Dance on the beach or something, we can slide all night. Smoke a little weed or something, getting high all night. Got my brown on ice, and you looking right. In that see-through linen with that ass sitting right. You know how I do it, I'm a player for life. If I do lock it down, you know it's you, that's my wife.